Now, what's an award show without a red carpet? We are just a couple of days away from the wickedest ticket in television. Of course, you'll see more of your favorite stars on the actual show. Hi everyone, I'm Sharon Carpenter and I'm here at rehearsals for Rip the Runway, where it's all about music moving fashion forward. I am here on the red carpet for Rip the Runway, which is absolutely crazy. Right now we have designers, we have models. Now I'm off to a fitting with none other than Gavin Douglas. Who knew you could make shoes out of salmon skin? The iconic Soul Train Music Awards is making a major comeback on the hot new network, Centric.
Let's go to Terrence and Sharon in Philly.
Yeah, we are live from Philly. I got the beautiful Sharon with me. You look good, girl.
Beautiful Terrence J. We're hitting cities across the country, cities that have some of the lowest levels of registered voters.
And the crazy thing is, like Q45 and Takara, they told me I think gonna get more people registered to vote than me. Do you see Sharon smile over here?
Kanye West, John Legend, Wyclef Jean, Kerry Washington. These are just some of the stars from hip-hop to Hollywood who've come out here to the DNC to throw their support behind Barack Obama.
We have Sharon Carpenter here from BET News to try to understand the scope of this terrible disaster. Sharon?
Haiti is reeling from a catastrophic 7.0 earthquake that occurred Tuesday just 10 miles from the nation's capital, Port-au-Prince. Rapper T.I. calls himself the king of the South, but on Saturday, the ATL native was treated more like a criminal after being arrested for allegedly trying to purchase machine guns illegally. He'll be remembered as a pop icon, a humanitarian, a father, and one of the most famous entertainers in history.
So right now, let's check in with BET News correspondent Sharon Carpenter.
I'm outside Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California, where in a matter of hours, Michael Jackson will be laid to rest. Now, it's been over 2.5 months since Michael Jackson passed away suddenly, and now his family members are finally going to have the opportunity to say their last goodbyes. So we have Soulja Boy here on the red carpet at Rip the Runway, and he's going to be on the runway himself later, but right now he's on the red carpet with a whole bunch of his artists, actually.
He's my artist,
yeah,
you feel me?
yeah.
You're doing it big, 2010.
Hello,
Sharon, darling.
How are you doing? Last time I saw this man, he told me about how amazing you are in this movie. So you look like a real pro with the tennis ball out there. You play tennis with him?
No, actually I play soccer, football.
How's the experience been being Indiana Jones once again, 19 years
fabulous.
later?
I love making movies that people want to see.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. Now, Tatiana, the last time I saw you was at the Democratic National Convention.
Yeah.
You're actually a campaign surrogate for Obama's campaign. Tell us about that. Is the country ready for a black Bond?
There should be a black James Bond and there should be a black Superman. I know there must be some affirmative action up in there somewhere.
Can you do a British accent, though?
When you have a group of women working together, you often hear stories of cattiness and that sort of thing. What was it like working with the ladies and these powerful women in front of the camera and behind the camera?
Quite frankly, they was ignorant, all of them. You know, I'll never work with them again.
I know it was quite a challenging role, right?
Yeah.
Because Etta James actually had a history of fighting drug addiction.
Yes.
How did you prepare for that, and what were those scenes like?
It was a very challenging role, but it was the most fulfilling role I've ever done.
Hi everyone, welcome to Beauty Blackout. Tonight we're going to explore the concept of attractiveness in the UK and the reasons why women of colour are usually shut out. We cannot and should not ignore this ethnic exclusion that's going on. Let's find out why.
We live in a society which is dominated by looks. How you look is very important, and don't let anyone try and fool you that it isn't, because we do take it very seriously.
This past Fashion Week, we haven't seen a lot of models of colour, black or Asian or mixed. Why do you think that is?
It's really down to individuals at the top making choices.
What kind of impact do you think it has for a young woman of colour growing up in a country where she's the minority and she doesn't see images that look like her?
I never regarded myself as beautiful when I was growing up at all.
This is just showing you the power of the hurricane. I mean, this is a barge that comes from that casino. Imagine if it did this to a car, what it did to a person. People here need help.
London, England. But there's another side you don't get to see on TV.
Us coming up over here is just like them coming up over there.
Yo, England ain't free, that's what I'm saying.
Grimy music, man. It's gutter music.
Sharon, the piece was hot. Now, you spent a lot of time in Houston. Was there any one thing that stood out to you more than everything else?
I'd have to say the Source magazine cover shoot where you saw all the major players in Houston hip-hop come together for the good of the city, and that's not something you see very often.
But one of the main reasons for Tyler's success is that he's managed to capture the black church-going audience over the years. If you look at his plays, you can see why. They're all about religious values, family values. That's been really profitable for him over the years.
Yeah, millions and millions of dollars type of profitable. So apparently, people have spoken.
They have.